Welcome, please, Rachel Klein. Rachel.
How you doing? I'm a mom. I used to be a really good mom. I blame it on two things, improv and carpool. You see, I love improv. I do improv in camp. There's one rule in improv that's really important. It's agree and. You agree with what someone suggests, and then you add something. It's not so complicated. I'm a good mom. I used to be. I taught my kids how to play this game. It's fantastic. They're all excited. Then they got me, and that's when it got dangerous. They say, hey, Mom, can we go to the mall? I'm like, yes, and let's spend lots of money. Hey, Mom, can we stay up late? Yes, and let's have lots of sugar. I realized I have to find a way to use this power for good. So I waited till the next time they hey, Mom'd me, and they said, hey, Mom, can we go to a party? And I said, yes, and I'm coming with you. I thought my days of being a good mom were back. Driving carpool. Have you ever been in a car? Have you ever driven carpool? Don't lie, okay? Now, it turns out that there's an unspoken rule that I had to be schooled in. I'll teach it to you so you know. When you're driving carpool, what happens in carpool stays in carpool. It's like Las Vegas. It's like Switzerland. So like my daughter was like, oh my God, I don't like Glee for like the guys. I just like watch it for like the songs because they're really pretty. Or like my son and his son, they're like, how's your facial hair coming in? Did you shave yet? Yeah. And I tried to join the conversation. That didn't work out very well. I thought it would be cool if at the next red light I taught them Bohemian Rhapsody. That night my children sat me down and they had an intervention. They explained to me that in carpool there's a bubble, and you just drive. Just drive, okay? And I thought that's great. My whole life I've been searching for a bubble where what I said didn't matter. It's cool. So I'm like, the next day I'm driving carpool, I'm like, I'm good. I got this. Don't worry. So I'm driving. And unfortunately, a car cut me off. Don't worry, I'm in the bubble. It doesn't matter. Except it turns out as soon as I finished speaking, the words that happened to come to my mouth, because I was in the bubble, it suddenly got very quiet in the car. And my daughter reached over, she tapped my shoulder, she said, Mom, it's not a two-way bubble. It's just a one-way bubble. And you see, I didn't know that. I wish I could make an invention that was like subtitles that would pop up on my glasses with rules to know, right? I went to a club, a guy comes up to me, goes, nice glasses. I go, thank you. I walk away, my friend's like, he's hitting on you. I'm like, really? See, if I had that invention with the subtitles, he would have said, he's hitting on you, right? Because the next time someone came up to me and said, nice glasses, I'm like, how you doing? And he ran away. I was really embarrassed. I needed the subtitles. It really would have been helpful. You know, like when the woman who's looking at you like she's really upset at you, and you're wondering, like, do I have something in between my teeth? Like, did I steal her boyfriend? And really, it's just that she has a stomach ache, and the subtitles would help. I really believe that if I could make these inventions, I could make world peace. And I'll tell you what's really going to make the world the biggest difference is a mood ring phone. Did you ever have a mood ring when you were a kid? You know the rings that they turn the color of your feelings because they're true. Dave and Buster said so. Yeah. So a mood ring phone goes like this. It turns the color of the mood of the person who's calling you, and it has the right ringtone. So check it out. And I'm an assistant principal, so this would be really helpful. Okay. So like when the phone is ringing and you won the lottery, it turns yellow and it's like happy day is coming. What's a good happy song? What's a happy song? I don't know. Yeah, you don't know you're beautiful. Okay. Sorry, I hang out with Tina. I drive a lot of carpool. Okay. And then if it's like a telemarketer, then Muzak will come on. And if it's like your ex-husband, then it's like dun 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 dun. And if it's like a parent who's calling to complain, then it'll be like the music from Jaws. So you'll know like when to walk away. And I think that I could really solve the whole peace crisis in the world with this invention. I think it would really make the biggest difference. My last invention that I think will really just tie together world peace in a package is a placeholder mechanism. It goes like this. You're at a party and someone says something inappropriate to you like, that's an interesting wardrobe choice. Placeholder. You have this is what happens. Later on that night, you're talking to your girlfriends, you're hanging out, you're like, oh, I wish I had the best line. And then you think of the line later. Here's what happens. You go back to your placeholder and you say, have you put on a little late, honey? Because you look a little fat. So sorry. It's menopause. It's hitting early. So sorry. A placeholder also works like this. I'm a single mom. I have 4 kids. I hold a full-time job. Sometimes I get calls like this. Hi, Rachel. Can I ask you a favor? Placeholder.
No. I am so busy. You are a stay-at-home mom without children. You stay at home. And then you pick up the placeholder.
Of course. How can I help you? I would love to help you. And see, if I just had these inventions, life would be so much easier. And you know what the problem with everything is? Dentists. I'll explain. You don't feel like you're lost. It's confusing. I'm a teacher. I'm here with you. Don't worry. Okay? The reason it's all because of the dentist is because, you know, they send you those cards in the mail? So I love those cards. Rachel, it's time for your checkup. Thank you. I think that God should send postcards like that. Dear Rachel, it's time to shower. Rachel, you should start dating. Rachel, it's time to have children. Rachel, maybe stop texting that guy so much. He really isn't that into you. Thank you very much. Have a great night.